Hello, my football fans, and welcome to the Touchdown Lady podcast where we talk football from a fan's point of view. I'm Sandy, your host, and let's just get into it. Now, we're going to start off with the NFL news, and the biggest news that everybody's talking about is the quarterback, the Washington Commanders quarterback, Jayden Daniels' Hail Mary. Now, this Hail Mary was thrown in the fourth quarter with no time on the clock. He threw the ball into the end zone, and he wound up Noah Brown wound up catching the ball, and they wound up winning over the Bears 18-15. Go back and check the highlights on that Hail Mary. It was incredible. It was a miracle. You hear everybody screaming. It was just a good play. Congratulations to Jayden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. In this game, Jayden Daniels had 326 yards and 1 touchdown. Caleb Williams, which is the Bears quarterback, he had 131 yards and no touchdowns in this game. Go out and check the highlights for that Hail Mary. Now, I'm going to talk about the surprise win this week for me. In week 8, the surprise win were for me, the Browns over the Ravens, 29-24, the Patriots over the Jets, 25-22, and the Cardinals over the Dolphins, 28-27. And those are the surprise wins for this week, week 8, that surprised me. Now I want to talk a little bit about the Patriots. Now, Drake made the starting quarterback for the Patriots. He got the first score of the game. He had a rushing touchdown. He scored the first 7 points of the game for the Patriots, but he went out in the second quarter with a head injury. And it's been confirmed that he has a concussion, and he's probably going to be out for the next couple of weeks. But he did a really good job. Everybody knows the last couple of weeks, he had been over 200 yards. He had 5 touchdowns. Well, now he's up to 6 touchdowns so far this season in the start of the games that he did start. And also, the Patriots are trading Josh Uche to the Chiefs. They are trading him to the Chiefs for a 6th-round pick in the 2026 draft. And the Patriots' offense this week, offense and defense, did step up a little bit this week, and that's how they wound up winning this game. Stevens did a really good job in this game. Now, everybody know that Gerard Mayer was very displeased with his team. He called them soft. But this week, they came back. They're not the best offense and defense, but they did step up their game a lot better than what they was playing last week. And they wound up, like I said, taking this win from the Jets. Going into this game, the Jets were the favorites. On offense and defense, they were supposed to win this game. This was like a must-win game to the Jets, and it just did not happen for Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. I don't know what the Jets are going to do. There's a lot of talk about the Jets. In this game, Aaron Rodgers had 333 yards and 2 touchdowns. He didn't have any turnovers in this game. Devontae Adams only had 54 yards in this game. So everybody's wondering why the Jets did not win this game over the Patriots. It should have been an easy win for them. But shout out to the Patriots. They stepped up this week, and they got a surprise win over the Jets. Like I said, right now, everybody's talking about the Jets and what they should do. Is the season over for them, or they still have a chance to make it? I don't know. I do not know. I just have to wait and see. But, yeah, that was the surprise win on the Jets. And I want to talk about the Ravens and the Browns game. Now, this was a game that the Ravens should have really won. Going into this game, the Ravens were the favorite to win over the Browns. The Browns just switched quarterbacks. Jameson Winston is the backup quarterback because everybody knows Deshaun Watson's out for the rest of the season with an injury. So Winston, he won this game over the Ravens, was really shocked. Winston had 335 yards and 3 touchdowns in this game. Lamar Jackson had 289 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. And King Henry, he had 73 yards and 1 touchdown in this game. Like I said, the game was pretty much close in the first half of the game. I watched the game. But in the second half, and especially in the fourth quarter, the Ravens had a chance to win this game. They just could not get it done. Lamar Jackson threw, I think, 3 passes, and it was all incomplete passes. And that's how the game ended, with the incomplete passes for the Ravens. And it was really winning this game. They were the favorites to win this game. I had them for the favorites to win this game. They are coming off a 5-game win. So, yeah, they won the last 5 games. Look, they're still in it, though. They're still in it. Now I want to talk about the Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, everybody know I am a Bills fan, Josh Allen fans, but the Seahawks is a really good team as well. But they wind up losing to the Bills 31-10. Now, the first half of this game, I thought the Bills struggled a little bit, and I thought the Seattle Seahawks played a lot better than what the Bills were playing in the first half of this game. But when the second half came in, from the third quarter on, the Bills just came in and they just started dominating over the Seattle Seahawks. Geno Smith was getting really frustrated on the sidelines. I think a couple of his teammates got into it. It was just really frustrated for the Seattle Seahawks, and I know they can play better than what they played against the Bills, but the Bills came in here. They had a hell of a game. Josh Allen did throw his first interception for the season in this game. Hopefully he won't go back to his old ways, and this will be his only one for the season. But we do have 9 games left, so I can't really, that's a really big expectation on that. But just hope that he keeps them to a minimum. But he did have a good game. He had 883 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, Josh Allen, in this game. Keon Coleman, he had 70 yards, and he had 1 touchdown. And Geno Smith on the other side had 212 yards and 1 interception in this game. Like I said, this was a really good game. The second half, go back and watch the highlights on this game. You really enjoy the highlights on that. Josh Allen and the Bills came in there, and I like the way they're playing on the offense and defense. They just got Amari Cooper. He really didn't do too much in this game, but as the season go on, I think we're going to implement him more in. So like I said, the 3 that I like, Josh Allen, Coleman, and Cooper, I think they can really make some things happen for the Bills on that field. And let's talk about the big game disappointment as well as the Jets and the Patriots game, but let's talk about Dallas and the 49ers. Now, this was a game that Dallas should have won. This was a must-win for them as well as the 49ers, but more so for Dallas. They have been struggling on offense and defense really bad. Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions in this game. He looked inconsistent at times. The defense, at times, there was holes in the defense. It didn't really look good at all. They used to be up in the top 10 defense, and now they're really at the bottom right now in this league. I don't know if they can turn this around. Dallas fans, let me know what's going on out there with the Dallas. I don't know. What can they do to turn this, to turn this team around? I don't know. They got the players. I don't know. But Dak Prescott did have 243 yards in this game, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Brock Purdy had 260 yards and 1 touchdown in this game. Like, again, the 49ers won 30-24 over Dallas. Now I want to talk about the conference divisional leaders. Now, in the AFC conference in the East Division, we have Bills is the top of the division. In the South, it's the Texans. In the North, it's the Steelers. And in the West, it's Kansas City. In the NFC conference, the East is the Washington Commanders. The South is the Falcons. And we have the Lions in the North. And the West is the Cardinals. And those are your divisional leaders so far in Week 8 going into Week 9. Yes, it's about to get really serious. We're getting ready to go into November. And this is where a lot of teams start getting weaned out if they're going to make it to the playoff now. I don't know, but this is what happens in November. We're fast approaching that. But this is the part of the show. If you want to ask me any questions, you can email me, or anything you want me to say on the air, you can email me at touchdownladies@gmail.com. That's touchdownladies@gmail.com. Now it's time for facts, fun, and football. I'm going to put my little jar in here. Whatever I get, I like to end the show on a good note, and this is how I do. So let's see. I don't know if I'm going to get out of here. We're just going to have to see. Let's see what this one is. Okay. And this one's going to be a joke. Where do football players go when they need a new uniform? New jersey. And this is Sandy from the Touchdown Ladies saying, don't forget to smile, be happy, be kind, put your action behind your plan, and keep moving forward. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.